Mats!
Hey, what's up?
The game's pretty good, you know?
Well, thanks.
But it'll have 0 players soon. You need to add more content, new agents. I want to keep playing.
If you're new here, I'm Matt, and for almost a year now, my team and I have been building what we believe is the first true anime FPS game on Roblox. First of all, I want to thank you all for all the support on release. It's honestly been incredible. We don't have a huge number of players yet, but that's mainly because Roblox tends to hide new games for security reasons. So hopefully in a week or so, who knows, we get a little push from the algorithm. But in the meantime, you guys have been amazing. We had almost 800 players on release and now almost 1 million visits. We also received a ton of positive feedbacks, and don't worry, we know about the bugs and we're working on them. In this video, I want to cover our first update, which is a really special one because it was entirely decided by our Discord server. Let me explain. Around 2 months ago, in mid-March, we wanted to start working on a new character. Some people had mentioned that our current agents are based on anime characters that are a little bit older or just not as hype anymore. So we thought, let's make one based on a really popular character and let the community choose. We went through our Discord looking through all the character suggestions and picked out the 5 most popular characters and created a poll. And with over 200 votes, Fire Fist Ace from One Piece was voted as a favorite. Now, when it comes to making an anime game, we obviously want to use these characters as inspiration, but we can't just copy them. Ace is a fire-themed character, which is pretty generic, so of course we're allowed to make a character with fire abilities too. But we obviously have to change the appearance and the name. Together with my developers, we planned out a kit for the agent. His primary would be these fire finger guns, his secondary would be fire spears that he can throw, and his ultimate would be this crazy fire sun ability. After that, Keyboard got started on the actual model, both for the character and the hands used in the primary weapon. This is actually really cool because for most weapons you equip an actual weapon, but here the weapon is literally his fingers. So basically when you equip the primary, we spawn in these literal hands with individual fingers. Then came the VFX, fire particles, a trail for the finger bullets, an actual fire spear with a trail and explosion effects, and of course the literal sun for the ultimate. At that point it was time for all the animations. This takes a while and involves a lot of tweaking. Most of these animations get remade a few times, and the fingers on the hand especially took a lot of messing around with. To finish it off, we had some art made, and then with all the assets ready, Synthly could start implementing it in-game. Now the character's done, it's time for the fun part. Let's take a look in-game. Now, do know, even if you don't roll for him, you can absolutely come into the training area and just test him out for free. You don't even have to have unlocked him, so definitely do this. First off, I think I have to quickly talk about his character-specific passive, which is called Heat Wave. As you see in the bottom left corner, you literally ignite nearby enemies. So if I go too close to this dummy, I'll light him on fire and I'll do burning damage. The best way to describe Azar is as a character that is really, really powerful, short range, but definitely has a weakness against more long range characters. So in terms of damage, it's quite light. It's about 6 damage per hit, and there's no headshot multiplier. The weapon does shoot incredibly fast. If I stand here, I can literally just laser this down. Very, very nice. But the problem is it has a lot of bloom. So look, if I'm looking at like this wall here, for example, look at all that bloom. Let me just shoot at that character there. You know, it's not bad damage, but it's definitely not great. Looking at the secondary, which are the twin flares, these kind of fire spears, they're definitely a lot more difficult to play with, but they are super, super cool. So as you can see, there's always this secondary ability. We're trying to add one to every single character so that they have like just a more unique edge or better movement, I suppose. So if you right click, you'll do the super jump, which is a jump that pushes you up and forwards. And then the twin flares are definitely my favorite. I mean, just look at this. It's pretty satisfying. They're not super fast. If I throw again towards the furthest character there, you'll see like it takes a little while and you can definitely avoid them. But what does make it really good is that together with the super jump, you can kind of just mow down on people. Twin flares are really useful and it's going to be very interesting to see what people pull off with them. All right, I think it's time for me to quickly just gather some points to take a look at this ultimate. So the ultimate is the Inferno King. As you can see, I'm carrying this massive sun above me. And if you shoot, it's really slow. But I mean, the range is ridiculous. I think he's super balanced. Like, he's very good from close range, and his passive is also really, really good, but he's absolutely beatable from long range. So if you're playing against an Azar, it's just really important to keep distance and not let him get too close to you. This was just a training area, so why don't we just take a quick look in an actual game. I mean, first of all, he looks like the VFX on this is super, super clean. Okay, anyways, I gotta lock in for a bit. All right, here we go. I mean, you know, so I don't know if it was clear, but the twin flares actually also have like a little bit of a range effect. So let me try and show you. There, see, I hit both players there at the same time. So that's why against Azar, it's also going to be really important to, I guess, stay away from each other, especially when I have the ultimate. Like you'll see, it's just ridiculous. There we go. Oh my god, I'm gonna be able to use it. Oh my god. Come on, one kill. There we go. I mean, as you can see, the range is ridiculous, but once you get a hang of it, it's super good. Please go and check out the update. If you're interested in helping us out and finding bugs or making suggestions, I would highly recommend you join our Discord server where you can help shape the future of the game, and I hope to see you in game.